What up, what up? Say so, G. Back into the top, back into the video. So the title of this video is going to be, well, you already know the title. You already seen it. So, admin notes. Thanks again to all subscribe to the channel. I endeavor to keep pushing the video out. Give you leverage to better yourselves. So, Donald J. Trump. Yeah. President-elect Donald J. Trump is still the GOAT. Still the GOAT. I'm telling you, still the GOAT. He has a felony conviction, one I believe, right, that actually went through. And you know, if he's guilty, he's guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't put the law past anybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is subject to the law, regardless of whether you're president or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I just go to show you like how much trial and tribulation this guy has gone through when it comes to him actually navigating the process of him losing the presidency back in 2020 to culminating to him winning the presidency now in 2024 he won it, but then right now 2025 is when it's going to actually be inaugurated and actually sworn in as president. So it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy, but here's some reasons why Donald J. Trump is still the GOAT. And the main reason is right now, I know that there's some other reasons as well, but the main reason right now is because of this TikTok thing. So let me go and check the date here. All right, so as of January 18th of 2025, TikTok was banned. There was a ruling that was made a couple months ago by the Supreme Court saying that TikTok needed to sell, well, ByteDance, which is the parent company of TikTok, needed to sell off I guess their company to maybe a US-based company and not be associated with China, or they were going to be banned from the United States. Basically, nobody in the States could actually access their app, the TikTok app. And a couple of days ago, I think there was maybe some type of petition to actually extend the time frame, and the Supreme Court said no, like we're not doing that, right? So they upheld the ruling that happened a couple months ago. So then around 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, PM, yesterday, TikTok actually stopped working, actually did a screenshot of it and actually posted it on my community tab on my YouTube page. So, they weren't playing, man. They weren't playing. And I'm pretty sure it was a freaking uproar. I mean, I definitely saw some content creators talk about it. It's been a hot topic for a couple of days now. And a couple hours ago, TikTok actually came back on. So less than 24 hours after the TikTok ban was implemented, TikTok is actually back online. And I'm pretty sure a couple of states, the way the servers work and the way IT works. And I'm not going to try to get into the weeds and the thing, but when it comes to bringing a website back up, especially when it's nationwide, you can't just turn a switch on it and everybody's going to have access to it, right? So I'm pretty sure as time goes on during the day, today and tomorrow, everybody's going to have access. But I'm pretty sure if you're in Wisconsin or maybe you're in Arkansas or something like that, maybe you may not be able to access it right now. But trust me, within the next 24 hours, you will, because they lifted the ban. And I'm pretty sure, that the reason why the ban was lifted was because of Donald J. Trump. Matter of fact, if I'm mistaken, I think when I saw the article on ABC News, it actually said that the TikTok was working with Donald Trump to come to a resolution as far as like would it be an extension or they selling off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, man. Donald Trump is a businessman. He is not like any other president we ever had in the history of the U.S. presidencies at all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to sit here and judge him. I'm not here to sit here and praise him, anything like that, right? Because he's a man just like I am. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to. I'm definitely not on the extreme side when it comes to folks like worshiping him, because there are some folks that actually think that he's like really up there. You know what I'm saying? I don't put anybody on the same level of God, of God. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I know some folks are on that level, and that's not me. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do agree in a lot of his policies. I definitely do agree with a lot of things that he says, but there are some things that I haven't agreed with. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being human, right? So, I'm not here to sit here to big him up, but at the end of the day, he's still a freaking GOAT. And I don't care if you're a Democrat, I don't care if you're a Republican, you cannot deny that this guy is a freaking GOAT when it comes to presidencies. You cannot deny that. No president has ever came back from something like that. Tell me who. Tell me who has come back from what he's come back from. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And, you know, I know a lot of folks may say that it's conspiracy theory type of stuff, and there's absolutely no freaking way that he could have beat all these charges or been able to, you know, to navigate this thing unless, you know, something else was going on, and maybe there was some behind the scene things going on. Who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? All I'm saying is that if it was anybody else, I don't think it would have happened. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? And you know, for the folks that are Democrats that are on my channel, I'm just gonna tell you straight up, your candidate was not strong enough to beat Donald Trump. She just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that because she was a black woman. I'm not saying because she was a female or anything like that. I'm just saying from a political standpoint of view, she was not strong enough. You know what I'm saying? And it was proven. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at anybody else. You know what I'm saying? That feel type of, that you know, that because you feel some type of way that folks are saying that she wasn't good enough or she wasn't politically strong enough, because she wasn't. I really truly believe there were some other Democratic nominations that could have been made that could have went against Donald Trump and would have had a fighting chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. You know, I mean, would they won? I'm not exactly sure. You know what I'm saying? But I really truly believe that she was the worst candidate you could have picked. I'm just telling you straight up. And I know a lot of folks can get their feelings about this and everything, whatever. Hey, I could care less. I could care less. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was not the best candidate at all. Not the best candidate. And I've gone over some things and some reasons why I believe she wasn't. So go back into my archives and watch some of them videos, and you'll exactly know exactly where I'm coming from when I say that. But I'm telling you, Donald Trump is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. And here's the thing when it comes to the presidency, when it comes to his presidency that's coming up right now. If you're a Democrat or you're just a person that just despises Donald Trump, he's going to be the president for the next 4 years. And regardless of whether you agree with his policies, regardless of whether you think that he's going to be a dictator, regardless if you think that he's going to implement Project 2025, which I think is a freaking farce. I really believe that, you know what I'm saying? But let's just say that, you know, that you believe that, right? You got to understand, man, a lot of this propaganda that's been pushed out by social media is not real life. Even the propaganda that's been pushed out against Biden, against Kamala Harris, against, you know, folks that was, you know, against Hillary Clinton when she was running against him back in 2016, you know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot believe everything that goes on in the internet. You just can't do that. You have to have discernment, man. You have to see things you have to see things through a different lens. You really do. Get out your comfort zone. Get out your own way and do the research. A lot of folks that don't like Donald Trump, a lot of folks that don't like Kamala Harris, you know what I'm saying, have a blinded sense of reality when it comes to both candidates, you know, as far as like when they were running for president. And, you know, I hate to say it, but there's a certain demographic that's just like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like they get fed information and they can't see, you know, past the information that they see right in front of them. You know what I'm saying? They basically take things, you know, they take things at face value, and they don't take a deep dive on certain things. And it's a sad situation. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, folks don't read books. Folks don't do their history. They don't do their research. And they go off for family norms and political norms and cultural norms. And they don't see things outside the box. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I was like that before. I really was. You know what I'm saying? I was like that before. And once I was enlightened, and once I actually was able to think on my own and read policy, you know what I'm saying? Not think policy, but read policy. As for like what the Democrats are for and what the Republicans are for. It was a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? And it really pains me that it took this presidency within the last 4 years for me to realize that. When Biden won back in 2020, I was ecstatic. I was happy. Like, don't get it twisted. I have not been a lifelong Republican at all, period. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to say that I am a Republican. I'm more of an independent of anything, you know what I'm saying? But what I will say is that even though I'm not into politics, I do gravitate to Republican politics a lot more than Democratic politics. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, when President Joe Biden, won the presidency back in 2020, I was actually excited. I was actually glad that he did. I really was. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's no cap on that. And I'm telling you, over these last 4 years, I have been extremely disappointed in his presidency. Not him as a whole. I'm just saying, like, just the Democratic Party as a whole. Like, I've been extremely disappointed. So, you know, within the first year of the pandemic, I started doing my research. Of course, we stuck in the house. You know, I was still going to work. My job was kind of pandemic proof, so I still went to work during the pandemic. I didn't have days off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did telework, but I mean, I wasn't, you know, off work or laid off, you know, thank the Lord. So I was able to, you know, to take time, you know, to do some research. And I'm telling you, y'all got to really do your research, man. I'm telling you, y'all need to do your research on both parties. Y'all have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, you got some folks that basically, you know, they look at politics based off of race, off of your ethnic group. You know what I'm saying? That's small thinking. That's small thinking, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know a lot of black folks that say the Republicans are not for black people. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, they're racist and they're just not for black people. That's a damn lie, y'all. I understand you see things on TV. I know you experience some things. I have too. You know what I'm saying? I live in an area, whatever, that can be extremely racist at certain parts. You know what I'm saying? But for me to say that the whole party is against me, no, I can't say that. I can't say that. I've seen the other side. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party has racists there too. You don't think that? Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. But I'm telling you, Donald J. Trump is the GOAT of all presidents. He is the GOAT. At this point, you know what I'm saying? You know, maybe somebody else would be able to beat charges and be able to, you know, to navigate being a president better than him later on. But as of right now, I'm telling you, he's the GOAT. He is the GOAT. And I'm telling you, I personally, for myself, I believe that, you know, that America is going to be okay. I think a lot of folks are saying that America is doomed, right? Because he's a president. We're not. We are very resilient. You know what I'm saying? You may not be resilient, but America as a whole is resilient. You know what I'm saying? We've been through a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we came out on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. It's gonna be the same thing with this presidency. I promise you it will. All right. So I don't know we want to say this, but if you want to discuss a topic or a subject you think is beneficial to the channel, well, actually, I'm sorry. Drop the comments in the comment section below. That's what I didn't want to say because I don't know if I want to see these comments, but you know, it's all good. I'm here for the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Drop some comments in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all think of my thought process on this. Now, if you want me to discuss a topic or a subject that you think is beneficial to the channel, email me at acestog757@gmail.com. My email address is in the description below. Donald J. Trump's a GOAT. Say so G, signing out. I'm gone.